everyone, Dawn here. It is Saturday night or Saturday evening, so guess what that means? It is time to water, harvest, and probably do some weeding tonight. I probably won't get much done because it's really hot. I know it gets a little darker these days, and I got here a little bit later than what I should have because of that, but I'm gonna see what I can get done. Wow, I really should have showed you what the okra plants looked before I harvested. I did not realize they had that many okra ready. So let me turn it around and show you. So here is what I was able to harvest from the from the 5 okra plants that are producing right now. I don't think we have any producing yet on the other ones, so I'll show you those. These are the next ones. They do have flowers. So they will start producing. Oh, look, there's some right there. So yeah, those are already producing. So that's great. I've got a bunch. The tomato plant has gone crazy. Again, this is cherry tomatoes. So it is still just a growing. Look at all of those flowers. I'm so excited about that. Okay. This is watermelon and bell peppers. There are a lot of bell peppers on the plant. So I'm just waiting for them to turn. Those are yellow bell peppers. So I'm waiting to see if they do turn yellow. These are red. We'll see if those turn red. It looks like some of them are starting. That one's starting to turn red. Yay! Can you see that? Yay, I'm so excited about that. And then we have all the watermelon. Uh-oh, I'll have to clean that out. It looks like there's a rotten watermelon, so something got to it. But there's lots of watermelon in there. The eggplant went through like 2 weeks of really producing, and then I don't know if it stopped producing or if someone has been harvesting it for themselves. I do need to do some cleanup. It looks like those two, they didn't grow very big. I didn't think they were ready to pick, but it looks like they're trying to rot on me. So anyways, well, I'm going to quickly move the water. Okay, so I'm not really going to move the water. I'm going to go ahead and do some hand watering. I've let this bed get a little bit of water, but I need to go ahead and let it get some more. I think I actually could have just stayed away tonight, but I just couldn't do it. I put so much work into this that I didn't want to take the chance of anything getting dried out and dying. So it looks like the wildflowers are expanding. So I'm pretty sure these are wildflowers that have grown from drop seeds. So that's pretty cool. Still waiting to see the dill, which is in that grow bag right there. Isn't really producing it isn't growing very much, so it just may not be the right time. I should have planted it in the spring, but then I also didn't have any dill seeds then. So I do have some more dill seeds, I think. I don't think I've planted all of them. So we'll just wait. Okay, so here's the corn. This bed, pulling on the water hose. Whew, it was stuck. Okay, this bed does need some major weeding, so I need to do that. I'm trying to see if I'm in the picture or if you can actually see what I'm doing. So anyways, I'm just gonna hand water tonight. It actually takes longer to do the sprinkler. So if it was out here doing a lot of weeding, the sprinkler would be great. But I don't want to be out here very long. So I'm just going to hand water real quick so I can get out of here. I probably won't even get much weeding done. Like that big plant there in the middle, that big weed, and then that is a weed. I want to get that up. But other than that, these are all corn It looks like some of them have bit the dust. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bed probably just isn't deep enough for them. There's probably just not enough soil for them to take really good root to grow. So it is what it is. It's a learning curve. Oh well. But then we have the wildflowers. Oh, I'm pulling on the water hose again. Okay. But then we have the wildflowers that are still just as pretty as can be. When I first walked into the garden tonight, the hummingbird was here. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if I can get it. Oh no, sorry, I missed it. I don't know if I managed to get it on the video at all. I'll have to go back and look later. But yeah, we have a hummingbird, at least one. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully he'll come back. We also have wasps and everything else that a garden has. As long as it doesn't sting me, I'm okay with it. We need them in our gardens to help with pollination. But anyways, I am not a fan of anything that can sting you. I've never been stung by one, except for a honeybee that I stepped on when I was a kid. So I know I'm not allergic to honeybees, even though I'm allergic to fire ants. But anyways, so right now we really are just in maintenance season. We're just trying to maintain the garden, trying to keep it watered. Sorry, I know it keeps going in the shadows, so it kind of gets darker. Bear with me. Once I get over here, away from the sun at all. So these two, just to talk to you about these two beds still have not received any love from me. They still need to be cleaned out. I'm hoping I can convince a teacher to get their class out here to help me when it cools down. Okay, pulling the water hose again. Ugh. Okay. This bed also needs some love. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave the water, I'm just gonna put the water in the bed and let it water itself while I do some weeding. Alright, so let me show you what I found when I was weeding. I actually found a rotten melon. I'm not sure which kind it is. Oh yeah, it's rotten. But look, the seeds that were in there, along with the maggots and whatever else, are trying to sprout. So I'm gonna scatter them around and cover them up. There we go. So Mother Nature in action. Just to show you one more thing, see these are over on this end, the big leaves, these are midget melons, and when they turn yellow they're ready to harvest. So, which is really confusing because the lemon melons start out yellow. But anyways, this one's ready and this one's ready. So I'm excited about that. And there's still quite a few. That one over here, that one will probably be ready in the next few days. All right, so I'm gonna harvest those and continue working. So I'm not sure how much of that you saw, because apparently my tripod and phone fell down. So I'm outside, of course, I'm in the garden. There's a little bit of a breeze. Try to put it down again. So I guess the breeze caught my phone. At least it didn't fall over and hit the concrete block, because that wouldn't be good. It looks like one of the bean plants has bit the dust. So either it's probably just been too hot, but that's okay. That's okay. I just want to see what happens. So I'm going to do some more watering. I do know, let me go ahead and grab you off here again. I'm going to switch you around. So I do know that this bed needs some serious help, just like some of the others, but this has cucumbers. It still is producing some cucumbers, even though it's too hot, and they really, if they grew, you probably wouldn't want to eat them. They'd probably be too bitter, but throughout here there are some cucumbers growing, but they're not growing straight, so it's not the time of year for cucumbers. But like I said before, I'm going ahead and letting it continue to grow, so the squash bugs will go there instead of on anything else. It looks like we just have 2 bean plants left. I'm not sure if they're going to do anything. I mean, I see some buds, but it is probably too hot for them. Who knows? But this bed does need to be cleaned out. It has gotten very weedy. I mean, everything else is okay. I mean, so there's the okra beds, or the okra bed. It has crop 1 and crop 3 in it. I do need to do some weeding, but it's not too bad. And then I showed y'all this one before. Again, it has some weeds here and there, but it's not overtaken with weeds. It truly is full of watermelon and bell pepper plants. So, and then watering the eggplant right now. It's probably gotten enough. So we'll move over and water the watermelon. I'm hoping that soon these will be ready to harvest. Some of them are getting big, but we shall see. The bell pepper plants are definitely getting bigger. This one, just in the last couple weeks, has really gotten big. It's pretty much doubled in size, so that's pretty exciting. And then all the watermelon. So I do have 2 watermelon plants. There's the one here, and actually I think there's 2 watermelon plants on this one. I planted one on either side of the little trellis. I guess you call it a trellis. So I planted one on either side, and then on the other side, over here in the middle, right there, there is a watermelon. There are different kinds of watermelon. There's 2 different kinds. And I think this is the one I grew myself. And I've got ants on me. Don't let them bite me. Okay, I got them off. And there's something out here that really irritates my skin. So when I'm pulling weeds, there's either a grass that irritates me. It could be the okra. But it is really irritant on my skin. And so right now I am doing my best not to shake the camera, because I want to itch my arm or scratch my arms very much. So, but anyways, there's that. It is kind of relaxing to be able to come up. I don't come every Saturday. So it is nice. I do have it in my schedule now where I can have a little bit of time. I mean, basically it's my planning time, but I have it in my schedule on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, or Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays, every day but Tuesday, that I can come out here and water. So that's really good. That way I don't have to water on the weekends. So now that we're back in school, you know, now I'm watering today because we got a really good rain on Wednesday and Thursday. And so I didn't water Friday. And I decided I needed to come up and water. Like I said, I probably could have gotten away with not watering, but I've put so much effort into this that I don't want anything to happen to it. And what's really great is, hold on a second, I'm gonna flip y'all back around. What's really great is I have had some teachers tell me that they've brought their class out, and especially our pre-K classes. I know the bilingual pre-K, they came out, and so when I walked in their room one day this week, the bilingual teacher introduced me to the kids as the teacher who takes care of the garden. So that's exciting that a class is coming out and they're getting to see everything. A lot of our kids, and there's a bug on my face, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of our kids, they really just don't know. We live in the city. We are a suburb of Dallas. Our school is actually in the city of Dallas. And so a lot of them, they don't know where food comes from. They're used to, or they've never seen it firsthand. You know, they may know that it's a farm, that crops or food grows on a farm. But they've never seen it firsthand. So I'm excited that we can give them that experience. And so I try to grow crops that, or plants, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm pulling the water hose again. I try to grow things out here that they're familiar with. So they're familiar with tomatoes. Most of them are familiar with bell peppers and watermelon. But then also try to grow some things that they're not familiar with. But I just want the kids to be more aware of different foods. I want them to know where foods come from. I don't want them to think it just comes from the grocery store. That's, you know, we want them to learn how the food distribution goes, or the food chain. It's not the food chain, however you want to call it. But we want them to know that fruits and vegetables grow from the ground. Someone has to grow them, someone has to pick them. Then they go to the grocery store. That the grocery store to their table is not how it happens. We want them to know that it comes from someone taking time to grow and nurture and take care of the food. So, and I know, like I said, I have a lot to learn because I don't know culturally diverse food. Like, I want to learn. So that's kind of cool, I think. But anyways, okay, I am in the sun. I am going to get off here and I am going to roll up the water hose and I'm going to swing by McDonald's and get me a McFlurry, I think they're called. Yeah, I think ice cream sounds good. It's Saturday night. So anyways, see ya.